It saves money, that's all. Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you a quick tip on how I'm saving soil. So for example, in this container I am going to plant mint. However, the mint roots are not that long, they're not going to reach all the way to the bottom of the container, so I don't need to fill up the entire container with soil. So what I did is, this is old potting soil that I have accumulated from other containers and I just pile it in the side of the house. So half of the container I'm just going to fill up with old soil that I have. And if you don't have old soil, so when I first started gardening, what I used to do, and in one container here I have tomatoes, and in the other one I have tomatoes as well actually. But what I did is, because they're huge containers and I didn't want to waste that much soil and compost, what I did is I filled up the containers about a third of the way. I filled up one with empty plastic bottles and I filled the other one up with styrofoam. So this way you don't have to use as much soil and waste as much soil. So if it's going to be something that doesn't have too big of a root system, for example, if I'm going to be planting a tomato plant in this container, which I'm not, but if I were going to, then I would just fill up the whole container with good soil. So this is one of the ways, just fill it up halfway through with something different than the actual potting soil or whatever soil you're using in your containers, and then fill it all the way up with whatever you're going to be using. And I make my own potting soil. I don't buy it in a bag. I mix different ingredients, and if you're interested in that video and haven't seen it yet, I'm going to put a link to it up above. For example, in this container I have a tomato plant. Don't pay attention that it looks all sad. It's because it's sunny and hot and it's going to get all perky again when the sun goes behind the tree. But in this container, it is way too big for a tomato plant. So up to about here, well, you can't hear the difference, but up to about here, maybe even here, I have styrofoam. So I don't have to use that much soil for the tomato plant. And then in this container where I have my pepper plant doesn't need that much soil. So up to here, I have sand. And in this container, because it's a bit too large for the tomato plant, I have a layer of these water bottles. This is the water I buy, the drinking water. So I have a layer of those bottles. And what you have to do is, once you are done drinking the water, make sure to save the cup and close them so they don't bend down. And just arrange those inside the container, and that will save you a lot of using a lot of extra soil. It saves money, that's all. So that's one way. If you have any other ways of saving soil, let me know. But so far, this is what I came up with: old dirt, plastic bottles, and styrofoam from electronics that we buy. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know how you do it. I'll see you next time. Bye.